gas?
There's a lot of variables in there.
Quite a lot.
There's just wires everywhere.
We are probably bound to get one thing wrong.
Yeah.
Imagine it's that, and we don't record any of it.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Rome weren't built in a day. We'll be fine.
Whack these on.
Let's go.
So, I don't like it with my glasses on.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. Is that good for everyone?
Sounds alright to me.
You sound fucking brilliant on it. I sound
tend to.
awful.
I tend to.
I think it's the rasp in your voice.
Yeah.
It's that little...
Yeah. Right.
I hope it's not that.
Right. So this is the. We've come up with a. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
You heard that noise?
Yeah.
I heard
It
it.
sounded like someone's gone to shit.
Alexa, shut up. It is Alexa as well. So this is. We've come up with a name for the podcast.
I like it. I like it.
I like it now that it's got a bit of a reason. Originally.
Yeah. Originally we just went for it.
Yeah.
And it just happened to work out, kind of
Yeah.
like us in life.
Yeah. So it's Three Wise Men. We should have probably said that.
Probably.
Oh yeah. It's called Three Wise Men.
Called Three Wise Men. Which at the start was like, well, that don't fit because none of us are wise. But three wise men that travel, go on an adventure to Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
We do that.
Pick up
but
Jesus.
Zante in Bethlehem.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, similar.
Good vibes.
Could do one
Yeah.
to
Great weather.
Donkeys
Donkeys.
on the strip.
Albania had donkeys, and that
Yeah.
wasn't great.
I don't really want to go back to Albania.
I won't be going back to Albania if you paid me.
You
a lot
actually
of
couldn't.
money.
You actually couldn't pay me.
No.
Like,
We paid to be there.
Right,
Yeah.
if I said to you right now, let's go for 1 week, 10 grand, cash in hand after you get back.
Yeah, but are we like
Would you?
right? Are we like going? Oh, look at this really nice hotel in Albania. Let's book it. It's tucked away. So
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
I'm
Then
not
I'd
gonna
do
do
it.
No.
Or do I have
am
to go
dropping
through
you
it?
there in a random hotel by yourself for a week.
for 10 grand.
Yeah, 10
I
grand
don't think so.
cash.
They were just so aggressive, the people around the hotel, that I don't think 10 grand would be too
I
worried.
think they all might be like that.
No, because the actual hotel owners of the hotel that we broke into,
Yeah.
they should have been the most cheesed off,
Yeah.
and they were chipper as all.
Yeah, they were.
Breakfast, coffees. Oh, that fruit shoot looks nice. My kids drinking. Give
Give it to them.
Give us that. They want it. Oh,
It was the
your
fact-
car's fucked. I'll get my brother round. He'll sort it all now for free.
Yeah, they seem to own that. Well, in that little... We were in the middle of fucking nowhere, though, so that's
Yeah.
not...
But then the night before,
They're all going to know each
But
other.
we woke up next to that massive lake, and apparently that's like a very, very sought upon lake.
So if that's a touristy spot,
yeah,
and the
it
next
is.
door
Hotel.
neighbours were so aggressive.
Yeah, it can't be a tourist
Like,
spot.
imagine
There were like
how
four
It is.
buildings.
It is. Honest
Really?
to God, yeah, I didn't know that either.
I don't know where it is, though. I can't remember where
lake,
that is.
It's right. It's right on the border between Macedonia, North Macedonia and Albania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the far right of it, of east of the country, shut up.
Never eat shredded.
There's a massive lake, and that's where everyone goes, and they stay at that lake.
Oh, I never saw anyone there, apart from that guy on that donkey.
It were more fucked than the
Boys.
Ozarks.
Yeah.
It were battered.
We did travel in the middle of COVID, when
Yeah.
no one should have been
Yeah,
there.
but it didn't make towns go fucking derelict.
But I can't get the Albanian. I can't put my finger on the Albanian people as a whole, because we walked up to a group, friendly as all. Excuse me, guys. Do you know anyone who lives or works at this hotel? Hello, friends.
Yeah.
And they tried to kill us. And then we broke into someone's hotel, woke up in the morning, and they got the brekkie on.
Yeah, well, I
How
scared
is
her.
that so flipped? How is that so flipped?
The
You ask
difference.
ask for someone for directions. Let me grab a knife out of this carrier bag.
I think they were like fucked up as well. I think they
know,
were sat
yeah.
there. It was like 2 a.m, wasn't it? And
They
we
were
just sat
hammered.
Yeah,
outside.
but it weren't like the difference between was
Yeah,
we were
get-
suddenly
I
in a
want a
rough
beer.
area.
I'll have a
What's
beer.
that?
Yeah, beer and coffee.
Oh yeah.
Great for
What
me
a
gut.
combo.
Great for me gut.
Yeah,
Are these twist tops?
Yes.
yeah.
Toast, lads. To
Yeah.
the first.
To the first of many.
First, hopefully of many.
Yeah, mass. Thank you
Not
very
a
much.
kit gives out. eBay.
We'll do all that.
I didn't get it on eBay.
Least-
Bought
least
proper
favourite
stuff.
lager. Definitely.
Brought
my
proper
least
stuff.
favourite.
Absolutely skint. Next time we'll be doing it in garden because the house won't be here.
Yeah, I know. But not with the amount of stuff that's fucking plugged in. Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm scared to move.
Yeah. When's
Just in case.
all bills go up? April.
It's already done it.
And September.
Is it already
September
happened?
again.
Ours has gone
Again
fucking
by another like
mental.
40%.
No, it doubles again by September,
Yeah,
apparently.
but like,
I
at
don't know.
what point, right, do people go, well, you've just made that so hard that none of us can actually...
say, look, we're
they
not-
go back to the fucking Stone Age?
I was going to say, yeah, what are you going to do, though? You're
Yeah.
not exactly not going to be able to cook food. You have to pay it. Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
exactly.
other way
Yeah,
of
Yeah, but
getting
say the
electricity.
electricity bill goes up to £600 a month. I can't do that. That's game over.
Dead.
Yeah, so what, they go, all right, well, there's no electricity in your house.
Candles.
Basically.
Oh, right, yeah.
How do you what? How? If you've got no, that'd be gas
I
as
use
well.
my
How the fuck do you
exercise
warm
bike
up
to
water?
fucking power telly.
Yeah. I'm frigged, but I want to see End of Drive to Survive.
Christina will be going, oh, I've not watched my Hollyoaks. No worries. No worries.
Let me get my shorts on.
Give us 2, you've just watched Omnibus.
That beer's going down surprisingly well. Last night we didn't really do anything but booze and
Enjoy it.
it got
Weird.
you know.
I think that's the
but
perfect
We went a
word
bit
for
full
weird.
I
on.
think that's because, like, we did the road trip. Weird, like a fucking crazy strong bond after that.
Yeah.
And then we've seen each other together, what,
Once since.
Since
no,
then?
twice.
True, yeah. So it's going to be a big fucking.
That's what I mean.
We've seen each other individually quite a lot, just never together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to go realistically. Oh, I've not seen you in a year. Let's get an early night. We go,
Yeah.
let's get straight on the pens.
Speaking of,
We should, yeah, we'll have a cheers of that.
Yeah, mass. Share spit.
fucking
It's a nice
sponsor
one,
us
lads.
these. Lovely nicotine.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, last night I'm struggling a bit because I didn't sleep at all.
I don't know how.
Like,
I
not a
slept like a
fucking
baby.
I were out in 10 minutes.
Oh my god! It got to 1, and then I checked in at 3 o'clock, then 5 o'clock, and then I was like, well, and then you got up. Whatever time you got up, I was still awake, and then I was
What,
like,
7 o'clock this morning when I text?
I was still awake.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I did not sleep at
I
all. So
went upstairs.
this coffee's helping.
I went upstairs and put a podcast on to listen to and was gone in 10.
I get too
I couldn't
into
even
it.
tell you what I clicked on anymore because I was out like that.
I can hear it buzzing.
I can as well. But
Is it someone's phone?
let's ride through it. No.
No, but if it's not on airplane mode, it can interfere. I think
I
we
can't-
don't know what we're doing.
As you can tell.
Where it's literally the same thing.
Sorry, it might have been me. It
Oh,
wasn't on
of course
airplane
it
mode.
was.
either
Fucking
either
you.
mine, but it was probably yours.
No, it is.
Probably
This
yours.
feels like the best example I've had in my life. Have you know that thing? There's like a meme or whatever that says, "I'm an adult now with adult money, so I can spend it on anything I want."
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
biggest thing of that in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for fun.
We could do a podcast. All right, let's pump a fucking right load of money into all this shit.
Set it up in once fucking garage is done. Little man cave. We'll get
Change your location.
we'll get
Stepping it up in the game.
Because at the moment, the set's like
So your
very,
kitchen.
very much like when your mum's mate that's your auntie nips round for a little natter and a
Yeah,
brew.
this is it.
Yeah, it's kitchen table.
Yeah.
Maybe without
Yeah, well, not with my aunties. There's more of that. Not aunties though, just your aunties.
that. Yeah, not your proper aunties.
No.
What
Called
do you want
wanted on
about?
since I
Not
was
your
four.
proper aunties.
Not your proper aunties.
Not related to you.
Your
How
mum-
are they your auntie then?
You just call
No,
them
they're
that.
not. You don't call. You don't call anyone auntie. That's not your auntie.
No.
You might not know they're not your auntie. I think he's
Well, it's
gone
my-
the
it's
other
my-
way and he never found out they're not related.
It's my mother's sister, so it's got to be.
No, yeah, but
That's
there's,
the only
like,
person I call auntie.
I don't know. Is it? I don't think it's just a northern thing. I thought it was an everywhere thing. In, like,
So who do you
England.
call auntie? Any woman on the street or what?
No,
No,
like if
like
your
your
mum's
mum's
best
mate.
friend, your mum might go,
Or something.
"Oh, your auntie Kathy's coming round later," but it's not your auntie. It's your
not your
mum's
auntie at
best
all.
friend that you've known your whole
But
life.
you've been to Butlins together.
Oh no, we don't do
So
that.
you're
So do you do
related
do you do it for like your dad's best mate as well and call him uncle?
I don't talk to my dad, but nice one for bringing
Sorry,
that
pal.
up.
Make it awkward, yeah.
I call, yeah. But
Do you,
wait.
do you call it like your dad's
no,
best
no,
mate
only
uncle?
my, no.
Or does it only work
That's
for?
weird.
Does it only work for?
That gets a bit like.
Why is that
like
weird
he's
then?
wanting me to call him uncle.
Why is that weird?
Bike seat sniffer.
Yeah. Call me uncle if you want.
No,
All right.
no, you're all right.
Yeah.
Zip your jeans back up.
We have.
Well, that's bad
I
for
have
me.
about 4 auntie Dawns or something. And I
They're
don't-
all called Dawn.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, you don't change their actual name. You just bang auntie in front.
But I
I've
happen to
got
have
4
4.
Auntie Dawns, but one of them's actually called Lisa.
Yeah, but what
I
is the
have 4
probability
aunties.
of all 4 of your aunties being called Dawn?
Because they're not all my aunties.
2 of
They're
my...
just
So why
my
you
mum's
call them
mates from years
aunties?
who I've grown up with.
Maybe I don't want to move to Leeds anymore. You lot are weird.
I think that's everywhere.
That's not. That's
I'm sure that's
a-
everywhere. I mean, I don't have any aunties that aren't my aunties, but I know about it, and I know loads of people that do.
I don't. I call my auntie because she's my mother's sister. That's
yeah,
what it.
that's what makes sense, but it's not what happens.
Well done, Tom. Call your auntie because she's your mum's sister. Well done.
Well, you're not doing it.
That's a little new trick I found out I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
a
show
treat,
you
but
more
you
later.
wanted to press that, didn't you?
No,
I
Have
can
a go.
see your
if
eyes.
I get let loose with that, I'll be like fucking Charlie Sloth on Fire in the Booth. Just everything.
DJ.
Yeah. No one wants to hear that.
I don't know what the others are. What? Oh, I think the plumber's here.
I'm stuck in washing machine.
Not sure how to turn it off.
I think that's just going to repeat now.
And we're
Yeah.
back in the room,
Okay.
guys.
The quality of this production is something else, isn't it?
There's usually someone in corner,
Yeah.
doing all this.
Yeah. Fucking,
Yeah.
we're spinning plates.
We're spinning- we press record and hope it all just keeps going. Because some of the stuff might have cut out by now.
It does look complicated. I'm not going to lie to you.
It does, but there's only about 8 buttons.
Yeah, on the actual thing, but it does a mind-blowing amount of things.
Yeah, no, not for me. I'm still getting used to pound shillies and pence. So, what the reason for the podcast really? Because it seems like a bit of an out of the blue thing just to do, but
Seeing
is,
as though we're not people.
yeah, we're not people.
We go-
We're not people, and we're not experts in anything.
no.
At all. There
At
is no
all?
speciality between us.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like no other podcast would get us on for something.
In
Because we know
not
the
at
square
all.
root
We know
fuck up. What
nothing.
they're going to ask me about? Nothing.
How to pour a pint. How to make a
Yeah,
good G&T.
Be a short podcast, that though, wouldn't it? So you just
Yeah.
you tilt the glass. And thank you. Just give it a tilt.
No, you've changed jobs recently. What do you do now?
I've started in joinery at 27.
What is joinery?
What's that matter?
27. I don't know. It feels like right. Basically, the way I see it is when I was 16 and we did GCSEs and loads of people did sixth form, went to uni, and like a big group of people just went and did apprenticeships or went and worked with their dad's companies and stuff that did building and things. And at the time, I thought then went, fucking shit that. I wouldn't be asked that at the time. And now I think they did it then and now they're stinking rich.
So now you want to jump on the bandwagon?
Yeah, but and I'm 10
10
years
years
late to the
later.
party because I went, no, I'm going to go live an exotic life 50 miles away making pints till 6 in the morning. And now I've gone, oh shit, I should have done this 10 years ago. So it's stressful, but,
Yeah, but
it was a worthwhile change.
You still haven't really explained to me what it is.
Joinery is like working with wood.
You've never heard of joinery?
So a carpenter.
I guess so,
yeah,
yeah.
but you don't that's like Jesus.
But I'm not
isn't it?
making like birdhouses. It's like,
Carpenters don't make birdhouses, do they? They make like worktops and...
well, yeah, then I guess it's
Yeah,
like
no.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not that. Because you don't make them. Carpenters make furniture. In
Right, yeah, okay.
And joiners like put it all together and shit, and
It's
like
be-
they would fit a kitchen.
Well, like you
Yeah.
build IKEA beds and shit.
No. But
No.
like they'd
But, like,
build all the kitchen.
all
frames,
this would come in
everything.
pieces, and
Yeah.
we'd fix it all to the wall and put everything on. And
Oh, okay.
Like if there's 2 bits of worktop that need to go like join together, you put like the joints in them and things like that. So
But
it's like,
joiners, but carpenters, I think
They make it.
yeah, but we could make stuff. Us joiners, I've done it for 4 months. Us
As a
joiners.
collective, you are now in that collective of joiners.
But it's basically what we do is like shop.
Is it
fitting.
called a trade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a trade.
Yeah. Where the fuck are you from?
What do you use call it?
Is it called a trade?
Mate,
Of course it is.
I can't put a fucking shelf up, never mind.
Yeah, no. But
I
what,
can't-
so what would you call?
Yeah, well, no, carpentry's a
Builder.
trade. I don't know if... yeah, building.
Toilets fucked called the pipe man.
No, what's that? Not Lecky, Sparky, no.
Sparky's Lecky. Plumber.
Plumber. My brother's a plumber.
Is it? I didn't
Yeah.
know you had a brother. I've known you years. I thought you just had a sister.
I got 2 brothers and a sister.
How old are your brothers?
One's 2 years older than me, one's exactly the same age.
I don't think
Well,
I knew this.
9,
twin?
10 months.
Fucking hell, quick to the gate,
You've
isn't
got
it?
two-
No. Yeah, but my dad's side, not my mother's.
Right. Okay.
So there, I got one half sister, Chloe, and 2 step brothers, so no blood relation.
All right, I'm gonna
So
say.
do you know them?
Yeah.
All right. I've got 2 sisters. No, I've got 3 sisters, but I don't know 2 of them.
Well, never met them.
I don't think I've ever met them now.
Oh no, I.
So it's not like there's any
every week.
relation. What?
Well, you didn't know that either.
I've been mates with you since I was 5, man.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
2
it was
sisters.
you and Nicole. That's it.
No, there's me, Nicole, Kelly, Lindsay, loads of us.
Who the fuck's Kelly and Lindsay?
My dad's over.
From
I
before,
don't know if he'd want this. I'm happy cut this.
from before he was with
Before
your
my
mum.
mum, yeah.
So how old are they?
Oh, older.
Well, yeah, I'd managed to work that one
I
out.
don't know.
I remember you asking at some point, like really far into the drinking, you seemed baffled by the fact he actually likes whiskey. You go,
Oh,
do,
yeah.
do you,
Yes.
do you really like
Yeah.
it? Or
It
do
was
you
a
just think
genuine
it's
question.
cool
You
to
looked
like
at me,
it?
eyes all gone.
You
Do you really like whiskey? I'm just
No,
like,
it's
yeah, I
like-
do.
It burns. It
Yeah, I
hurts, and it tastes like poison. To
No,
me.
see,
Do you
vodka
honestly
tastes
like
like
it?
poison
Yeah,
to me.
vodka does as well. The
Whiskey,
only thing that I
I
like
like-
drinking is beers and sex on the beach.
Fucking
That's
hell, you
so
absolute
specific.
child.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah,
That's like your first lad's holiday drinking,
I
it?
still like
When you
it.
don't
I
know
don't
what
really-
anything is, got sex on beach. I don't know.
Nah, see, when I went on a holiday with the boys, if I order a sex on the beach, you'd get decked. Welsh lads don't like that shit.
Yeah, what do Welsh lads
don't know
drink
if
when
anyone-
they go on to Zante for the first time at 18?
Probably straight vodka.
Straight vodka.
The Welsh are not known for their intelligence.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, though.
yeah,
That's proper thick.
But we all worked in Zante, and when Welsh people came to the bar,
6
or
half
to the
pints
thing-
of vodka.
Yeah, I never heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
but think
No
they
hot
just
ones.
order it and they probably necked it straight away.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Like the Welsh are known for boozing and they are for getting messy.
I just enjoy. It's not the burn isn't like a burn anymore. It's more like a like
Yeah,
part
but how
of
do you
flavour.
get to that stage of
Just keep
of
going,
that-
cut. Just push on through.
Why?
It's
You
like-
get
is
there.
it like
If you try
olives?
out that much, you're going to end up liking it,
Yeah,
aren't you?
isn't it
It's like olives.
If you eat
You
one
get-
thing a day every day for 30 days, I think then your taste buds become acquired to
I
it and
thought,
you actually
I
like
thought
it.
with olives, it's something like if you eat olives 5 times.
That's got to be bollocks in it. You go 1, 2, 3, or 5.
no,
and
but
then,
not
"Oh,
as in
fuck,
olives
easy
are
that is."
horrible.
not as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like,
On 5
I've
occasions.
had a couple of olives and gone, I don't like that. And then a
Oh,
week
right,
later,
okay.
or
You'll
whatever,
try again.
After
Okay.
your 5th attempt, you go, not bad.
My
then.
point is, why
Maybe.
make yourself like something you don't like? If you don't like it, don't fucking eat it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but some people like try when you're on holiday and they're like, "Here's a
Yeah, I suppose
squid
it's-
eye." You're like, you know what? Oh, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have this from takeaway out. But
See,
as soon as I'm in
I
and it's
get
warm,
I get your point. Why ever get into it? Because the first time anyone had whiskey, they probably went, "Okay, now
What is
so
that?"
why not stop there?"
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I'd quite like to like whiskey. Like I don't mind
Because it's
Jameson's. I think so, but I think much less of myself after realising that. Like I think I want to like to drink whiskey because then I can feel like, yeah, I'm a whiskey guy,
right?
but I'm not even a little bit.
I think if you like whiskey, you probably don't think.
Oh,
I don't
there's
think I'm a
lot-
whiskey guy.
I think there's a lot of people.
I just drink. I just drink it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only have like now, literally. I don't know, a glass every maybe 2 weeks. I hardly drink it anymore, but when I do drink it, I do enjoy it. Just sat there watching something.
Because I don't really drink in the house.
Not me. Ever.
I
ever.
did when I moved into a flat. I was doing when you
Yeah.
move into your own place
That
for
was
the first
lockdown,
time.
wasn't it?
Lockdown. I would
Oh, see,
just getting
even
wine
lockdown.
every night, bottles of
Not
wine
at
a
all.
night.
The first lockdown, I didn't have a single drop of... What was it? 3 months in lockdown? The first time?
That's mental.
Not a single drop of alcohol in
That's
all
mental
summer
because I had.
at all. Over Christmas, it was
Did you
the
just
second
not
time.
fancy it, or was it a health thing?
A bit of both, really. Like, I'm just going to get depressed if I'm steaming in the house by myself, and I had no one there.
The thing I struggle
Your
with getting
favourite?
drunk in the house is I don't like where, because you're not talking to anyone, you don't feel the effects of the drunk as in, oh, like I'm starting to, loosen up a bit.
Yes.
So I'm just watching TV, but then I'll stand up to go for a piss
And you're like, ooh.
and be like, God, I'm pissed. So I've not enjoyed any of the pissness other than, whoa, I'm pissed, and the realisation.
So
and
it's
then I
sort of
don't
a
like
waste.
it. Yeah, it freaks
A
me out
waste
a
for
bit.
me.
Yeah, well, no, just drinking, say beer.
Yes.
How people drink beer, sat watching TV all night to get that full on liquid to feel like, oh, I'm a bit wavy after 8 beers, whereas I go, boom, 1 glass of whiskey, I'm on the same level as them.
I
can understand that.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
think people who drink just like pure cans of lager on a night, though, that like they do like the taste.
And
They
it-
choose that before.
Yes, and I think that is an addiction
that,
as well.
That to me, it's the taste of beer. I like beer. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there all night just drinking it unless it was because of an occasion.
Yeah.
Unless I want to get pissed. If it wasn't for getting pissed.
I've pretty much always been, if I'm drinking, it's to get drunk.
Yes.
I won't go.
I'd never have a casual, I fancy one lager.
I will at
Yeah.
lunch with a wine or something. I'll have like a red wine or
Will
a
you?
white wine at
You
lunch.
enjoy red wine, though. I'm starting
enjoy
to
all
come
wine.
around to wine, by the way.
You are
I am starting to.
red or white.
Red.
Yeah, I can twat off red wine like it's water.
If you mix it with orange
Yeah,
juice,
you
it
drink a lot
tastes
of
like
it.
sangria.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but then you're playing with it, man.
You don't often need to play with it,
No.
but I give you that because I went to someone's barbecue, and they went, "Oh mate, I'm gonna make a sangria," and it was sunny, so I was like, "Yeah, red wine's probably not the move in this boiling heat."
No.
But they came out with this big jug and it had like oranges, limes, and grapefruits in. And it had a load of red wine, like Cointreau and stuff like that, and it banged. And I were pissed out my head in about an hour and a half. I was like, this is
I
nothing.
suppose, yeah.
It were unreal. I
It's,
wouldn't do
it's
it.
the amount of shit I don't like. That's why I'd like to drink the least amount.
Yeah, in your
But then-
ideal world, you could have a drop of something and be pissed.
Yes.
And just sorted. That's
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
All
But
night.
I think
I'm
the
chilling
full feeling is the bubbles.
Yeah, that's
I think
what
if
mean.
you're drinking
I can't do it.
that, sangria is not fizzy.
No.
If we're drinking the equivalent in liquid with something fizzy,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's
mess
when
with
you
your,
feel full.
speaking of messing with your gut, my gut is going to be in turmoil because I've got a Budweiser going, I've got Dilute, and I've got fucking iced coffee.
You could drink
What?
nothing but Yakults for a year and your
And
gut's
still,
still
yeah.
fucked. Yours
It's
is
not.
the most
It's not.
temperamental. Yeah, it is.
No, it's all. You know why? Because when you get here or someone comes, we order something, we drink, you know what I mean? We eat shit and stuff, and then that messes with my
Yes,
routine every day.
100%. Whatever we ate last night, that pile
Well, good though,
of
wasn't it?
grease
Calzone.
and meat and
Oh, it was good though, wasn't it? You didn't
It
mind
was
shit.
pretty good.
You were snacking on that all night.
See, I think most people.
I don't know how you ate that so fast though.
Yeah, we'd not finished half, and
by the
you were
time you
already
finished.
chucking empty.
And me
boxes.
and you saved half for to look at us three. You'd never say you were the biggest eater.
I smash them.
Yeah,
Absolutely
That's
smashed
smashing.
it.
but I think most people would think you never eat stuff like that.
I don't really. That is the first time I've ever tried that.
Yeah, but I mean anything like that.
Yeah, like
like
bad,
you know,
what
like
do you
you
mean?
love a pizza.
Bad for your
that's
shit.
And fucking every other day your Instagram's a pile of donuts. Every other day it's donuts or cookies or
Yeah.
some shit like that. But I think to look at you and go, oh, he just eats fucking chicken and rice every day.
So, there's something that I was going to mention, and you reminded me by saying like about trains and shit and travelling. I went to London with my family. Walked in at like God knows what time to check in after a day out, and we walked into the room. And first thing I thought, well, the carpet goes up to the wall, then goes up the wall a bit, and it's a well old-fashioned carpet. So I was like straight away, like, oh,
Like
dunno.
Spoon's carpet.
Yeah, don't know about this place. And it stunk of it just smelled of like old people, really
Yeah,
old
yeah.
people, like
Piss and biscuits.
dead as well.
The
Yeah.
centre of London. You don't expect that, do you?
It wasn't centre of London, yeah. Anyway, we went to bed, and as soon as I sat on fucking mattress, I went, Jesus Christ, there is no way I can sleep on this. And Liv sat on it, and it was like the pillows you had to fold, and you heard them. They go like you had to fold them in half, and it'd just be it was like sleeping on a shreddy. Honestly. So we went to sleep, and at about midnight, all this fucking I was like, what the fuck is this? Happened for about an hour and a half. Didn't know what were going on. We're in the corridor. And then happened at 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m. Got no sleep. Woke up in the morning.
is this?
And we went into the group text.
Haunted house.
Went into...
I love the fact that's the first place
Yeah.
your mind goes.
Ghosts! It must be ghosts.
That's what it sounds like to me. What's that, Cecil Hotel? That kind of shit. Yeah.
So we,
Tell
in the
you.
morning, I message in the group chat. I went to my sister, is it me or is this place a shithole? And she put, I think it might be. But my mum booked it on one of those Groupon things because there were so many of us. She booked it, so she didn't know. And the reviews and that and the look of it looks fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But it so happens, we went down, me and my sister went, we're going down to reception, like 8 a.m, hadn't slept. Walked down, my sister's there shaking, nearly crying, because she hadn't slept at all. There's a queue at reception, and everyone's complaining and saying, look, we want our money back, blah, blah, blah. We get there, and we go, what the fuck is going on? And why are people playing in corridor? And my sister took video, you know what it was, in the corridor? On the second floor, 5th and like 7th, it were loads of kids, refugees from somewhere, that were staying in the hotel.
That's random.
Right? Not only that, but my sister at the middle of the night opened the door and took a football off one of the kids because they were playing footy in the corridor, and they had electric scooters going up and down corridor.
What, like 3 morning?
3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and they're sat in circles in the corridor playing like games and all laughing, aged from like 3 to 17. 2 security guards at either end of the corridor.
What?
Didn't say shit all night
To the kids.
to the kids. They're just, I don't know why.
You don't expect refugees to have electric scooters, man.
You don't expect
I
security
don't
guards.
have an electric scooter.
You don't expect security guards to be either end of the corridor or a hotel.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You know what I
That's
mean?
in prison.
Yeah. So we went down, complained. The woman behind the thing was a cow. Like, she was just a bitch to us.
She's probably
And then-
she's probably been wearing them complaints for fucking
Oh.
weeks.
No. But I think this was the first night.
Oh,
I've
right,
got a
right,
feeling it was the first night. So we complained. I was so angry and like shaking with anger. I didn't know how to express it to her without getting like kicked out or getting like them going, we're going to call the police. You know what I mean? So I was like, right. As I walked up, my sister had her going, as I walked around, I just went, you're very rude, you know that? That's all I could come up
Panic.
with. My panic just set, and I thought, she needs to know what she's put me through. So I just went, you're very rude, you know that? Serious. And then as I walked away, I went, that's the fucking best I could think of.
That's so shit.
And I was fuming, and my sister having a proper go at like, want our fucking money back. And then we booked a separate hotel. And then we found out it was a COVID hotel for these refugees. So in the morning when we walked past, they all had food outside the doors.
Hang on, so
Plated up and shit. So they didn't
So
tell
you're
us
saying-
it was a COVID hotel.
So you were
So they
staying
all
in
had
a
COVID?
COVID-infested
your
hotel.
sister took a COVID football off one of the COVID
off
kids.
one of the kids because she didn't know it was just a little kid. At the time, she was doing no wrong. She was just stealing a
Yeah.
ball off a kid. So she was in the right.
So
But
technically,
they
she
all,
could have called COVID off them because they did not tell you this.
yeah,
That's
they-
quite dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
why
love
we
the
went
fact-
fucking mental, so-
The fact you call it a little COVID ball from a little COVID kid. Stop playing your little COVID game at this fucking COVID time, you annoying COVID cunts.
You sound like what's that cartoon? There was the skeleton one when you were a kid. That's what you sounded like again. You had no
yeah,
idea.
I mean,
I think it's actually a Welsh program.
yeah, you don't
I'm
know what
pretty sure it's in
Nesquik is.
Welsh.
We don't know what your shit is.
Yeah, I think it is actually in Welsh. I don't know why I'm saying
If
it.
you've never heard of a Nesquik, believe me, I've never heard of your fucking Tim Pot cartoon.
No, the skeleton that lived under the stairs. The kids show. That
Yeah.
sounds creepy now I'm saying it
It
back.
sounds like a right load of shite.
Watching a skeleton under the stairs as a kid.
Oh, did you watch Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Did you? You won't have watched Goosebumps. Not for you.
It just wasn't very
I
good.
don't. I didn't. I've watched. A
Back
few
then,
episodes.
did you not like horrors?
I've never liked them. No.
Have you not?
Hate them.
Do you still hate them now? Yeah?
Hate
You,
them.
you'll
Why?
walk out the room if you put one on.
I don't understand. Like, you know it's fake, yeah?
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. Right. These are the things that fuck me off with people who watch horrors. Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
When you're
Happy
with a
for you.
group as well,
Yeah,
and you're
I'm-
all like watching it, like, oh my god, like, and it's
I
10.
love it, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, but this is what every dickhead does. And if you're thinking I don't do that, you either don't like horrors or you don't realise you're the dickhead that's doing it because they all fucking do.
Which
They go,
one are you, Tom?
100% you'll do this. You like horrors.
Yes, love them.
Yeah, so you don't. This is what people do to me. They go, oh, have you seen this film? And it's like popped up on the next Netflix screen and it says fucking horror, thriller, drama or something like that. And I go, no, I've not seen that. And you read the fucking bio and it's fucking horror. It couldn't be anything else. They go,
Yeah.
it's not
That's
really
not
a horror.
scary.
It's not really a horror. It's more of a thriller.
Yeah,
But
but-
don't try and fucking
No,
tie me in.
that is true though.
I do definitely say that.
That-
yeah,
but I say
you'll
that.
do it to things you know are horrors as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
They all
All right,
do.
no.
To get
Yeah,
you-
but it's what
because
you
I
class as
don't-
a horror. It's not what they
Yeah,
class as a
because
horror.
I might not
So
think
have
it's
you
that scary.
Have you seen like what's like 7?
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty
Thriller.
fucking.
Yeah, close to the bone.
that was close, but it's quite
But
gory.
would you
for
watch
I think.
it?
No.
So, you
I've
mean
watched-
like
the only horrors I've ever seen have been with him because I'm in a fucking position where I'd have no power, like at his house. I've been at his house from like 14.
I love the way you forced him to watch it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
we're
leaving.
watching. What are the ones I've seen?
It's
Fourth-
never been mean. I never wanted to do. You knew it was
Yeah,
always
I
like I
know.
want you to enjoy
Yeah, I
this.
know.
Yeah.
But that's
But
another
you-
thing.
you-
But you've never watched Halloween growing up. Everyone's
yeah.
like, right, it was Halloween. Everyone watched it
But
growing
you know
up.
that
Mike
thing,
Myers.
you know that thing of, oh, this is really scary. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I don't have that, so I'm never gonna like those films.
So do you know that does that go to like, would you do bungee jumping because that scares you?
See, I don't really. I think if it's for I've worked it out different in my head.
If
I
you had
don't
the
like.
option to do it to scare you, if I give you an option to bungee jump right now, would you do it? Because I
don't
would
think
jump
so.
for the chance.
I think I'd see.
I'd do it, but I'd shit myself.
Oh
would
yeah,
do
I'd,
it.
I'd
do
love
it.
that scare factor. Like scary films, when they scare me, I quite like it. Like bungee jumping would scare me, so I quite like it.
Yeah,
Most
I
people
don't
like
I
being
don't have
scared.
that. But I don't like the thought of missing out. So if we went, oh, we're off skydiving, I want to do it to say I've done it and to experience it because I know it will be good while it's happening.
Yes.
And it's a
the
life
But
experience.
the fear I'd have in that fucking plane
Yeah.
on the way up, you'd have to literally be like holding me fucking down because I'd be like, I could die.
But you want to do it in a
Yeah.
way.
I want to do it because I know it's going to be amazing.
But is
But
there
that,
any
that,
excitement
but that fear
or
thing,
just fear?
Just fear, I think I'd
Oh, see,
have.
I think we have that excitement as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See, yeah, the only excitement I'd have is, it's going to be so cool afterwards, rather than these two going, how sick was that, and me sat there like a
Oh, okay, that's
plum.
I understand.
I'll
that.
understand it. When we went cliff diving the first time, like I was the last one to do it.
Was it?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Zante, and I only went. I literally sat in the boat while they all did it. I was like, I'm not doing it. And they went, Are you sure? And I went, right. Later on tonight, when I've gone for food, everyone's going to be going, that was so sick. That was fucking one of the best things we've done this holiday. And I'm going to be sat there going, I'm the only one who don't know how that felt.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. So
Mega
then I went
FOMO.
up after and did it.
Mega FOMO.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of that. And I know it's going to be amazing.
Yes, at the time.
Would
And
you-
I also don't like the thought that I am one of those people that will just turn down everything that could be fucking amazing if I'm a little bit scared of trying
Yeah,
it.
so now you put it that way, that sounds like a downer.
Yeah.
If I'm saying
Yeah.
no to things that I might not.
Yeah.
want
So
to.
it's more that than me going, oh, it's scary. I like that thing.
Yeah, but you'd never actively search for a bungee jump.
no,
See,
no.
whereas I would. If I'd hear there's a bungee jump there, I'm like,
Would you
should
do-
go find it?
This is an obvious no, but I want to get into why.
Right.
When I did go with my family
These
to
are
London, we did
therapy
we did the horror dungeon thing.
Right.
And
What's
the first, it's like where it's like all actors in there and it's all staged and you watch it and it's dark, right?
God, are they doing them a Halloween?
Where so the first half of it is just informational, and it's just like a guy stood there going, "So back in 1819," and as he's chopping meat, and you're like, "Oh mate, just fucking tell us it and let us get to the scary bit." And everyone in there, you can tell, is just thinking, "Oh, this is fucking dog shit." Like he's not impressing anyone. Anyway, he does all that shit, and then it gets to halfway through, and they go, "Do you want to carry on to the scary bit, or you can leave now?"
Why would you watch that crap and leave?
Right, exactly. Some people go, I made Liv come in.
With you.
And it gets to the point in there where it's like you're walking through a meat factory with like flickering lights and there's people stood with chainsaws, like
Yes.
sawing meat, and then Texas Chainsaw Massacre comes out behind you and runs at the group and stuff as you're all running away from him. That I assume you wouldn't do.
See.
But Liv did it and she was petrified, and all she did was hold onto my back and now and again
Don't look. Yeah,
See,
I
here's
just
the
said,
thing.
just close your eyes and hold my back and walk, and then
Yeah.
any noises ignore. You don't
that
care.
sounds-
No one's going to touch you. You just walk through.
yeah, they're not allowed to touch you, obviously. But like in that time, you don't think, oh, he's not allowed to touch me.
No, you
You
do.
don't think, oh, that's
Yeah,
an actor.
yeah.
Hang on, but there's a slight part going through your brain is, what if this actor is fucking mental?
Nah.
And he sneaked a chainsaw in and actually wants to kill me.
That
this person
thought
could be a
had never
psychopath.
occurred to me.
No, that thought won't occur to me.
Oh, it happens all the time. So they do a nightmare at something farm in Gloucester. It's fantastic. They have people walking around as zombies and shit. And there's always this chainsaw guy, right? So there's balloons here, and you have to walk through the balloons, pitch black, and then someone comes out with a chainsaw and does this. It doesn't touch you, obviously. It's just far enough away. But what goes through my mind is, imagine he's just lost the fucking plot and decided to bring a real chainsaw in.
Is it not a real chainsaw then?
No, obviously.
No, they can't use a real
real one just in case they
Then
drop
what
it
if
on
they
your
slip?
fucking foot.
Yeah, but if it's just going like that in the air,
Yeah, but what if they drop it? They wouldn't, would they?
Yeah, but
Let's
they
face
do.
it.
So you walk past him and you'll be like, or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, but
And then
can
you-
you not tell though?
No.
You got to go in. Well, that's fake out. It's
No,
not.
it looks
Nah, mate, it's
kind of real.
flashing black
Yeah, it's like
and white
flashing
and
lights.
All right,
That's
okay,
crazy.
okay. Right,
And
I
then-
really want to take you to one now.
Yeah.
see the thing, right? I've got to be careful with what I say here, because my girlfriend's obsessed with anything like this, and if she sees me on this going, yeah, I'd probably give it a go, she'll be already looking to fucking book it.
Yeah,
She's like you, she loves being scared and
Yeah.
loves horror films.
Get it booked. Get it booked. We'll come.
But I
Get
think,
GoPros ready.
I think like one of them that I paid money to go into, I don't know if I'd things would make me jump and stuff, but I'd be like, well, it's not scary because I paid for them to do this.
Honestly, I
No,
promise.
they're not. It's not a
You don't-
lunatic in the
Yeah,
street.
No, you don't
it's-
think about it. You don't, because
I know what you mean.
I love scary films, and doing these things are one of the most frightening I've been. When you've got a zombie like this staring in your face, and obviously they're actors, but they are fucking good actors.
But if you think
Honestly,
all
they
I
look
thought
nuts.
about through it, because obviously I don't get scared at shit like that, but it's because
You're in that environment.
I know
And
it's
it's jumpy
thingy.
as well, isn't it?
So
Yeah, I
when
think
people
I'd
are
find it
following you and
jumpy.
shit, you just look at them and think, oh, you're literally just getting paid to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you kind of think, no,
I think you think that more than others though, because
Yes.
you like analyse things.
No, that's how I thought.
that's
how
why
like
I
with
was.
that's
films
why I
and
watched
stuff like that.
films
That's what I mean.
horrors when I was young because I kind of
Exactly.
understood how
There's a
it's
film.
not real.
Yeah, see, I don't. And people always say to me like, "Oh, it's scary. Does it scare you? Or you just don't like the films." And for me, it's like I don't really think any horrors are good. Like it's good, like that good of a story from like any that I've seen.
They're all a bit. They can be samey same. Apart from like fucking. What's one that I always enjoyed? Was it
Conjuring's
Creep?
fantastic.
Creep.
Creep's good.
I loved
Have
that
you
because
seen
it was
Creep?
so
'Cause
different.
that's not necessarily
I've
a
seen
horror
Creep.
film.
Have
I've
you?
seen Creep.
I think
With
you
you.
have.
I've seen
That's,
Creep.
If you've seen Creep, because that when I was younger, where she fucking lights the torch up and he's there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's good.
That
But I
fucked
think-
me up.
Every time you used to make us watch fucking horrors when we were like 13, 14, I was just kind of staring at the screen but not watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And
'Cause
then
I was
try-
like,
try to
thinking of
ignore
other
it.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be looking in the top corner of the screen, so
Yeah.
it looks like I'm watching it, but I'm not fucking watching
Oh,
it.
I like
But it actually fucking scares me for ages. I don't go, oh, that was a scary film, and then 10 minutes later, I've forgot about it. I'll be thinking about it for like a week.
What if you're high though? Can you watch scary films when you're high?
I can't-
I
yeah,
haven't
can't
watched a
watch
scary
anything.
film
Period.
since I was like younger than I ever smoked weed.
So you can, even if you're high now, you would not enjoy a scary film.
But well, I wouldn't know, but I won't put it on to find out. Ever.
Okay. Because I, do you know when I'm high, I would actively look for a scary film.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Because I like the tension.
Yes.
But
Man,
I
I'm for it.
liked it so much when I was younger, like films and stuff. There was something that happened where my mum was like, "You've been in all your DVDs," and she was going to throw all my horror DVDs out.
What did you just refuse to go to school and watch TV all day every day?
No, it was kind of worse than that. I came back from school and thought someone were in my house upstairs. I heard noises, so I was like, "Fuck!" So you know Jack and James, if they're watching, Jack and James, twins. But they've gone their own way.
The description.
I went over to theirs and I went, "I think someone's in my gaff." Well, I probably went, "I think someone's in my house." And then they were only like 2 years older than me, and they came over and they blew it up to what it wasn't as well. So we're walking around my house, so we've all got big fucking knives. Like,
As you do.
Yeah.
well, if someone's in your house, like,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
protect yourself at all costs. Even if you're 13.
Yeah.
So we're walking around with knives, like big fuck off knives. And we go upstairs, check everywhere, and Helen, this girl who lived over at Road, about 1 year older than me, came over because she must have heard us or something. And she was like, "Are you alright?" shouting. And she came up to the front door, and you remember Old House?
Yeah.
Helen comes over,
Right.
and she's going, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" So one of Jack or James is downstairs in front of the door, decides to scare her through the letterbox. So he fucking opens the letterbox, sticks knife through, and he's like, so she sees a knife. We were young at the time. And she sees a knife, goes over
How
to
was she, 11?
No, she was probably like 14.
Right,
Imagine
So-
that feeling, seeing a knife.
See a knife come through the
14
thing.
years old.
Is
When
everything
I'm at the window
alright?
going, "Someone's in my house, someone's in my house," like over at road thinking there is. So then she goes over the road to her mum, and her mum was a proper Karen. Like if your football went in a garden, she'd just keep it.
Oh, fucking
Proper like street watcher.
Yeah, net curtain switcher.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
annoying as shit. She came, I was looking out the window, and then I saw her coming over that grass. And I was like, "Oh no, here we go." And my mum pulls up in driveway. I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is all just going to collide into a big pile of shit."
And there's a murderer in over the bedroom.
Yeah. And I'm about to get... Now, I don't even think there's anyone in the house in right now. I'm like, my mum's going to kill me. Don't matter who's here. She comes in, and Helen's mum knocks on the door. Opens it and I hear my mum downstairs talking to her, and I hear like fucking knife getting through letterbox and all this. And my mum was going, "You fucking what?" And then after I had door closed, and I thought, "Oh, I'm gonna get it," and I was shitting myself. And she came upstairs and she was like, "You've been in all these fucking horror DVDs." And I was like, "What even made you put a knife through letterbox?" I just thought there was a murderer in the house. What do you want me to do?
I think that's quite a normal thing. If you hear a noise upstairs, to double think, oh, there might be someone upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
When you're that young,
when you're that young, that's the first thing you think
yeah,
of.
100%.
I wouldn't go to, oh, it's the horror DVDs straight away.
No, not at all. If I were my mum, I'd have gone, "Well, let's have a check. Let's call the police. There might be someone in the house here to kill us." Not like, "Right, you've been in your DVDs that you love." Like the first thing she went to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Gives a break, mum.
It's fucked with your head, them films.
She thought it was. Because my dad used to let me watch fucking Hellraiser while I was small enough to use a tin of Quality Street as a chair.
I know. Like my little brother, the one that's 11, he's been watching horrors since he was like 6, and he
Yeah.
loves them. And I still won't watch them now. He's 11. He takes the piss out of me.
Oh my god, we need to watch a horror and film it.
Yes. Oh, my
You have a good one,
days.
boys. Absolutely.
You
have a
won't-
good
you
one.
won't-
Do you not even do it for
Just shove
this?
it up your ass, man.
But
I had
you
to
just
do
said,
enough.
right?
I had to do enough of this when I was fucking 13. I'm 28 now.
Right, let
I
me
can just
try and
make
explain.
the choice. I'm not watching it.
Right, let me try and explain. You just said,
Ice cream Manzi. Do you want to?
right, do you know what you just said? You would go to that acting scenario because you know they're actors, but you're watching on a fucking screen.
I know. I can't explain it. But
So
Yeah, but
so
that-
you'd rather someone
that might not
screaming in
matter.
your face with a fucking knife.
here's my point. I don't want either.
Because it's scared. It's the scared he don't like. It don't matter how it gets to him. That if it's the tense moment, then that feeling he don't like.
So you would rather go to one of these scare fests than watch a scary film.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
That's effectively what you're saying to me right now.
I think so.
Let's get it booked.
Done.
See, this is what you horror fucking twats do as well. Oh, would you rather this horrible thing or that
If you had a
horrible
gun
thing?
to your head.
Yeah.
Well,
If-
this one.
If
Right,
you had
we're
a gun
doing
to me, oh well, let's book it then. Now we're all on board. I've never expressed that I'm all fucking bored of it. I'm just saying if I had the choice of the two things that I don't want to do, either of them,
This is the one I would like to do the least.
this is the one I'd
Yeah.
least like to not do. That were hard to
That was
that
difficult. Stands out.
that were hard to find. That
Yeah, shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're a bit. Last night's hanging over us a bit. I think a little bit potential. Well, it is me. I'm
Yes.
fucking kicked.
I think I feel fine. It's more things are like
Things
I'm
are
getting a bit pissed quicker than I would have if last night didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Things are accumulating quite fast.
We went to
Yeah.
bed quite
We're
early.
just topping up. It feels like.
Mate, we went to bed
Absolutely.
early.
Yeah.
We went at like
I
1
had to
o'clock.
I called it, and you were just gone. You were sort of just
Mate,
sat
I
on that and I
haven't
was like,
stayed
should we
up.
call it a night, boys? Because you know.
It was 1 a.m. I don't stay up past 11 a.m. ever. Not 11 p.m. Sorry. I'm in bed by 10 every night.
Oh, see, I stayed up quite late, but last night, I mean,
Never.
after that sesh we put in,
At the
I know
moment-
when to call it a night now. I didn't used to have that.
No. Well, years ago we didn't.
No, that's what I mean. I didn't have it. Like in Zante, in
Oh,
nights out in Leeds.
Through to
Casino!
11 a.m.
Yeah.
You go out on balcony, it's daylight, and there's some other geezers there, like, oh, how much you lost?
Yeah, I don't really do that stuff anymore. But I have to go to bed early at the moment. It's fucked. Because I'm up at
You
thingy.
work 6 days a week.
I have been doing. I know it's not every week all the time because
Yeah.
some days they'll go right. There's a week, there's a few more days left on this job. Can we do the weekend? And I can choose to. It makes you feel fucking well guilty if I say no. I'm not doing that weekend. Why? What? Don't matter. Don't matter. I'm gonna scratch my ass
Yeah.
for 48 hours. Doesn't matter.
I just blacked out for like. I was just looking at you thinking, it's fair. It's fair.
Oh, I need to be on that
I was just,
level.
I was just
I definitely
intrigued.
want to be on that.
Charming.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I just didn't give a fuck for a minute. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, really nice.
That's how interesting you were.
Yeah.
No. it's-
You're quite rude, you.
Yeah, see, didn't have an effect. Should have got the bitch better. Yeah, that didn't touch me.
Yeah, I
Quite
know.
rude, you. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not giving you money back.
Back to
the
your
hotel
hotel.
is.
Back to your hotel room. You're missing 5-a-side upstairs.
Oh, I forgot to tell you boys. I have ordered us some fantastic little cakes. Apparently they're pretty strong.
What do you mean? All right.
Pretty strong.
The good.
The wording
Yes.
didn't sound like anything I thought I'd hear you say. I've ordered us some lovely little cakes.
The standard.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense now. You said that they fucking laced out their head. Before that,
Oh, it's fantastic.
Those ones are.
coffee and walnut.
No, those ones are not. Those ones are not.
Oh,
Just
I was
these.
gonna say. 'Cause I'm getting hungry, mate. I might have some fish and chips or something.
I'm a bit
Yeah.
peckish.
Oh, Murgatroyds. Oh, I could fucking kill for Murgatroyds. But it's
That'd be
side of
you.
Leeds.
You should have that as a sponsor.
Is
Oh,
this
yeah.
is this where they do that scraps thing?
Everywhere
They
in
do
Leeds does the
everywhere
scraps
does
thing.
scraps.
Wales don't.
No, Manchester doesn't, but everywhere in Leeds you can go
Everywhere
bag of
in
chips
Leeds
and
you can get
scraps.
And they put it over your chips and shit, is it?
Or in
Yeah.
a box. You can order a box of it.
Yeah, you can just
to
get.
What do you
eat.
mean a bo-
They used
A
to do a
box
box
of
of scraps
scraps.
for free. You can just eat it
What, with a spoon?
like
Yeah.
a little fish and chip fork.
Yeah,
You
just
just stab
fork.
it. But I get chips
So
and scraps.
what is scraps? Is just the
So when they
bits of
drop-
batter that are falling off the fish.
So when they drop,
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
put the fish
That's
in,
the- nice.
It's just the crispy bits of batter. And
Oh,
it's-
that sounds fantastic.
so when you put the
that
fish
does.
in to fry and little bubbles come off, they
Yeah.
turn into scraps. And most places they bin that.
Crunchy.
Whereas every place in Yorkshire they shovel all that into the corner of the fryer, and you can get chips and they just take a shovel and bang it all over the chips. So you get little crunchy, like greasy bits on your
That
chips.
sounds
Fucking-
phenomenal.
Yeah, and
I don't know how
any.
anyone's could have come. If you came to Yorkshire, had it once, I don't know how you could have fish and chips back home
And not do it.
not
And not have scraps.
They need
Do you have things like Mars bar and batter up you and things like that as well or not?
at some weird place that's trying to do a gimmick. Might
Is
be.
it?
Yeah,
There's
but
like
it's not
one
an
place I
original-
know
Not
in
a
town.
thing.
That's fucking Scottish, innit?
No,
Yeah.
they do it down with us as well. They do it.
Yeah,
in
but it's
Wales.
not.
Do they?
It's Wales is known for deep fried Mars bars. That's Scotland.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. I just know they do
I
it down
think
by
it's-
us.
yeah, I
I
think
don't
it's-
think I've ever had one.
I've tried one.
It's not something that would interest me.
I tried one, and you've got to have a fucking sweet tooth to eat a full one of them. You have one bite, and it's that sickly because it's basically a Mars bar inside a fucking donut, pretty much,
Oh shit!
like
That sounds good.
a crispy donut. And you bite that.
I've never had one. I'd fucking love to have one.
One bite, and I was like,
too
fucking
sick,
hell.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right, boys, I gotta say I'm starving now. Let's have some food. This has been a long podcast.
Yeah, I suppose we can have some food. And for the first one, we've done all right. I mean, next one we're going to film, I think
We're gonna be way more
things are
blitzed.
going to get a bit wavy.
Maybe.
You're gonna add about 3 hours of weed onto this. Let's see how we go.
Right, let's call it a day then.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening
Thank
to
you
the
very
first
much for
podcast.
As you can tell, the perfectly named Three Very Wise Men.
Yes. It
Lots
is-
to say on important subjects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't genuinely think we've talked about niche.
I don't really
Nothing
remember
at
anything
all.
we've spoke
No, I
about.
can tell you
Even though we haven't subscribe, no, that's Instagram or YouTube. What do they do on
Ah,
podcasts?
do we?
Make us
What you
fucking
do?
famous,
Nice.
so I don't have to get up at 5:30 anymore. Just do that, however it takes,
Was it follow us on Spotify, subscribe? What is the Spotify?
and donate to me GoFundMe.
I need a concert.
Yeah, I fancy a new watch.
Let's go get some. Let's go get some grub.
Beautiful.